morning. Happy Thursday. Yeah, today's Thursday and I just got into school. One of the grades has a field trip today, so there's like a ton of people here, which I was really confused when I pulled up to the school because I'm normally like one of the first people here, and I was like, wait, why is there so many cars here? And then like all these people were waiting outside, but I realized it was because they have a field trip. So I have a half day today and it's a math training. We do it at our site. Our math TOSA comes and does a training, and then we have teachers who come in our room and do like, there's 3 different ones that come through and they do everything, so we don't have to plan anything, so it's like really nice. So I get like a half freebie day basically, and I don't have to do anything, so that'll be really nice. We do have an assembly this afternoon, which is very rare that we ever have assemblies. In general, like we have assemblies, but they always attach it to our morning recess, so then the teachers like have collaboration time during that time. So I don't normally like go to any assemblies, plus we don't ever really have like outside people come in and do assemblies for us. It's just like our school doing like a pep rally type thing. So anyway, but I have to prepare my little folder for the teachers that come in so that they have some information about our class. And yeah, so that's my day today. There's something I was gonna say and I don't remember what it was. I think this afternoon, since we do have the assembly, that only gives me 1 hour between lunch and the assembly. And I have no idea how long that's supposed to take. It's something about water. I don't know, like being water wise or something. I don't know. I'm assuming because it's Earth Day, and yeah, I don't know. I need to see how long that is though. But I think I'm going to do math this afternoon. 1, because I want to change up the schedule a little bit, and then 2, because I didn't get to do math yesterday, and then if I can't do math today, and then normally I don't do math on Fridays, so I don't want to get like super behind, because I feel like we're kind of on a roll right now. So yeah, and I'll probably be in the math mood after that training today. So that's that. I don't have much to do this morning, but I do want to prepare stuff so I can just like leave after school. I do think it's supposed to rain today. It looks like a little bit overcast, but not like super overcast, but the forecast does say it's supposed to rain. So I'm gonna get stuff done, and I will catch up with you guys later after school today. Hello, it's the end of the day now, and I feel like I did nothing today. I went to that training, and then I went to the library with my kids, and then we went to lunch, and then when we came back, we had to take our post test for our context clues for a short cycle assessment, and then we went to the assembly, and the assembly ended up lasting until the end of the school day, and so we packed up and then we went home. So I basically did a quiz today and that's it. But it was kind of nice to have like a little bit of a break, even though today was still like kind of crazy. It was nice to have like a little bit of just a break, and the kids got to do something fun. So yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna say right now. The assembly was super cute. It was all about like conserving water and like how you use water for like so many different things, and it was a lot of like singing and dancing, and they were like super funny actors. It was hilarious, and at the end they had all the teachers that were in there go up on the stage and like follow them in a dance. It was hilarious. The kids were like dying in the audience. So yeah, that was pretty funny. But it was like almost an hour long show. Like we got there, it started at 2, and we got back into the classroom at 3, so it ended at like 2:50 probably. But it was really long. We were getting kind of antsy sitting on the floor just because that's a really long time to sit on like hard ground. So anyway, I'm planning for, not really planning, I'm like trying to figure out for tomorrow if I have everything ready. We'll do probably like a math review just sheet in the morning actually. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do in the morning. I never got to do math today, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I'll do like a quick math review in the morning. We'll take our spelling test, and then between recess and lunch, we're going to do the Wonders test that we do like every other week, since we do Wonders 2 weeks at a time now. we only have the unit test, or like the, yeah, I guess you call it a unit test, every other week rather than every Friday, because we're not switching as often. So we have to do that tomorrow, and it takes us like a really long time to do those tests because one, they're pretty hard, and then two, we do it like collaboratively, and then they do it on their own a little bit, and then like so on and so forth. So it will take us a bit of time. And then they earned, right now we have 10 minutes of Fun Friday. I need to ask the people who watched them today if they can earn the other 10 minutes. And then they'll have 20 minutes of Fun Friday time at the end of the day. But we shall see. If not, it'll be 10. So, that's pretty much it. Yeah, today was the training we had this morning. Wasn't necessarily like a training. It was more like I don't know, like we went together with the Math TOSA, and we just like talked about if we had any questions of things that like we were doing, just like in general, kind of a sort of a debrief, I guess. She showed us a pretty cool website. Actually, it's really cool. It takes the, I guess it's just California. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. They have others. I don't know. But they basically take a standard, and then they, for math, we were focused on math today, took the standard for math, and then they branch off for like what the prerequisite is for that standard. So what they would need to know from like first grade or earlier in the year of second grade in order to be able to do that skill, and then like where that skill is going to go later. So like they need to know this skill so that they can do this in third grade, or so that they can do this later in second grade. Super awesome resource. It's just like a huge map of everything, and that's like something that my school is working on right now, is we're working on like mapping out the standards to see like as second grade what are our essentials, and then what are our prerequisites to like be able to do those things. Like what does first grade need to do in order to have second grade be successful, rather than having to spend all this time like reteaching or basically reteaching skills they should have already known. So then everything like flows a lot easier, and everyone kind of knows their piece of the puzzle, I guess. Like if first grade's working on something, like first grade's essentials need to be second grade's prerequisites, if that makes any sense. So that each grade is like truly building on the other, and not just like practicing skills that aren't building on the other. I don't know how to like explain it any different, but we've basically made all these posters, and then we're gonna like map them out and like see the connections between them and see how it's all grown. But that website has really awesome stuff. So not only does it have the standard with like all that, but it also has like a bunch of resources as well. I think they pull the resources from like Engage New York and Eureka Math, I believe, and then something called Illustrative Math. I know she kept saying illustrative math, but I spelled illustrative, so I don't know. But it has like performance tasks and like quizzes and just a bunch of different resources to use. But yeah, the website is really awesome, and I wonder if, let me find the name of it, because if you're in California, I know for sure it'll go with what you do. And it has every grade, it's not just second grade. But I don't know, I don't remember exactly if it's not California as well. Okay, so it looks like it's not. It's called the Achieve the Core. It's achievethecore.org, and it's the coherence map on there. I don't know, maybe I'll link it like down below or something if I remember. But basically it's K through 8. Let me like pull this up. Okay, so it's K through 8. So you click on, say, second grade, and then it's going to ask you which standard you want to look at. And then, so like here is the different standards, and then you click map standard, and then you can see how these like, it maps out, this is a first grade standard, and then these are going to be like third grade standards, and it's going to map like what they're going to need. And then down here it has a few things. Some of them have more than others, but like this has progression, so I guess this is like, I don't know what everything is. Some of them have like different stuff, assessments, and then some of them, like I said, have tasks. Like this is a task you could do with a class. Super awesome. Like we found that resource, and we were like, that's like exactly what we've been trying to make as a school site, and like it's basically all done for us. I mean, not like exactly, but like very similar to what we were trying to do. So, and it just shows like what is essential for each grade to know. Like they can't leave second grade without knowing that, or they can't leave third grade without knowing that, or they're gonna sink the following year kind of thing. So super, super cool. I will link it down below, but it's achievethecore.org, and it's called the Coherence Map. And it looks like it's just Common Core standards, so I guess any grade, I mean, any state could use it. It has nothing California on here, but yeah, super cool. If you're like a standards-based school, which I know a lot of schools are kind of gearing back toward not being so like curriculum-based but being standards-based, which it's always been standards-based, but like we've relied so heavily on curriculum, I feel like in recent years, that we've kind of like just forgotten that standards are there. Not forgotten, that's not like the right word, but relying on just the standard and what the standard says rather than relying on the curriculum. So yeah, anyway, that's my share for the day. Super awesome resource. I really highly recommend checking it out, even if, you know, just to look at it and see what they think is essential for your grade. Like for us, something that was not essential, which I didn't even realize, is like the shapes in second grade. Although it is important, it's not an essential thing like leaving second grade. And there was a couple other things that I was like, oh, interesting. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go and get stuff done because now it is 4 o'clock and I've jabbered for almost 10 minutes. I'm probably gonna end off the vlog right here. I have sat in the same spot in the entire vlog. I am sorry, but life. So yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Hallelujah. This has been a really long and hard week. Like I'm done. I need a weekend. I need a break. It's Friday though. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. If you enjoyed this vlog, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And thank you guys for commenting some of the stuff that you guys like to see in vlogs. It really helps me to have an idea of like what you guys like to see. And I know a couple people asked me to share like stuff from when I taught 4th and 5th grade, stuff like that, which I can. It doesn't like, I don't have much to share because I swear I don't even remember what I did that year. It was my first year teaching, but yeah, I do actually plan to do a video on how I taught a combo class. I did it for 2 years, a 4-5 and a 1-2, so that is something I have planned to do in the future, is a video on how I ran my combo classes. I want to get back into sit down videos. I just don't have anywhere to film right now, and since my house still looks like a tornado hit, it's just been hard. So but yeah, if you guys have any other video requests, like leave them down below because I am still adding them to my notebook. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.